ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is James Spann. You've clicked onto our Weather Extreme video. This is for Thursday morning, the 6th day of March. Pretty good-looking day today, but a lot of fast-paced weather changes as we get into the weekend here. Let's begin with a look at some of the Skycam shots early this morning. At the somewhat ridiculous hour of 5 o'clock, there's a look at downtown Jasper coming from our Skycam on top of the King building. The sky is mostly clear. Temperatures there are near freezing. In fact, we got 33 up there at 5 o'clock. From the Inverness Skycam, we're looking north from the top of the Wingate Inn in the general direction of Birmingham. And from Dallas County, there's a look at the the Edmund Pettus Bridge crossing the Alabama River. The Hugh Thomas Bridge is the one in Tuscaloosa. Here's our water vapor satellite imagery this morning, and you can see our next trough digging down into New Mexico and the southwest United States, and that will bring wet weather back in here tomorrow. But again, today looks pretty good. Temperatures this morning are near freezing over North Alabama, but I think we'll warm up in a hurry. We're talking highs in the upper 60s today. Hey, and look up north. It's getting cold again. I see a 17 below zero over North Dakota. Hey, this is March. That's pretty cold. And Saturday here looks like a very cold and a very blustery day. So enjoy today because it will be the nicest day until Sunday. This is the expected rain across the country valid through Monday evening of next week. And this is suggesting the heaviest rain down there near Tallahassee, about 5 inches there. And in Alabama, the heaviest rain over the southeastern part of the state. Dothan should see 2 inches, but up this way, the amounts taper off to about 1 inch. And once you get up into northwest Alabama, we're talking 3/4 of an inch. And the bulk of that will come during the day tomorrow. Now, with our next trough, the severe weather outlook goes this way. Today, there is a slight risk of severe weather along the Texas coastal plain. That would include Corpus Christi, Galveston, and Houston. And then tomorrow, the risk shifts to the east. A slight risk of severe weather for places like Tampa, Daytona Beach, Jacksonville, Savannah, Columbia, Charleston, and the eastern part of North Carolina, as they will be in the warm sector of the storm. Back in the cold sector, look at that. There's our winter storm watches and warnings. You can clearly see where the snow will fall. And we've got them from North Texas all the way up through Arkansas, northwest Tennessee, western Kentucky, and then back up into parts of Indiana and Ohio and Michigan. And there's a look at our snow potential for tomorrow. The band of the heavier snow basically from Little Rock all the way up to Buffalo. And perhaps some of the heavier snow falling around Cincinnati and Columbus and Cleveland there. This is a look at the projected surface low track, kind of a blend of the various models, and this is suggesting the primary surface low running from Mobile to Atlanta and Philadelphia. And accordingly, that's why the heavier snow band is up there. And, of course, the big question for us, will we see snow in the wraparound moisture late tomorrow night? Well, let's look. This is the GFS valid at noon today at 500 millibars. There's the big trough off to the west. Again, today we'll be in good shape. We'll call it partly sunny with upper 60s likely. And we note some snow developing over North Texas and Oklahoma as this thing unfolds. Tomorrow, the big trough is really digging nicely. Very dynamic system, and we'll go down to the surface. This is the surface look at noon Friday. The surface low near Pensacola in that blue line would be the approximate rain-snow line, and at midday Friday, it's just on this side of Memphis. And all of the storms, the severe weather would be southeast of here, so just periods of rain tomorrow. We'll go to 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. The surface low moves up to near Rome, Georgia. The rain-snow line nears Muscle Shoals. And some really good snow showing up there from Little Rock up to Indianapolis. Midnight, Friday night, the surface low near Knoxville. That rain-snow line deep into Alabama. And, of course, that's the wraparound moisture. So, accordingly, we don't think this will be a big snowstorm for us. But we do think it will snow a bit. The better chance of accumulating snow over northeast Alabama, There's a look at Saturday morning at 6. The surface low moves up to near Lynchburg. And, we're talking Jackson and Madison, Marshall, and DeKalb counties for any, snow getting on the grass. Maybe as far south as Gadsden and Center, and then just a dusting down to Birmingham and Anniston with that look. And then noon, it's out of here. Well, I say out of here. Maybe still the chance of a few lingering snow flurries there, but that would be over far northeast Alabama. And that's a big-looking snow there for parts of Ohio, if that's right. But it's going to be a cold and blustery day tomorrow. We'll have a hard time getting out of there. I say not tomorrow, but Saturday we'll have a hard time getting out of the 30s. And then Sunday we'll warm up. After a freeze Sunday morning, we should be close to 60 by Sunday afternoon. Should be a much nicer day. Let's go to next week. There's a look at Monday. Fort Max north of here, and that produces a little band of showers northwest of the state. And, that might mean a chance of a shower here Monday night. We don't have that in the forecast now. Just keep in mind that's a possibility. Don't think it'll be a big rain event if it happens. Tuesday, again, looks dry with some moisture off to the west. Wednesday, here comes the next trough. And then Thursday, a week from today, trough digging down into Texas. At the surface, at midday Thursday, the surface low is near Lufkin, Texas. And then Thursday night at midnight, that surface low moves over to near Muscle Shoals. That looks reminiscent of the deal we had earlier this week, back on Monday night, with the possibility of severe weather. It just depends on the surface low track. And then we go to Friday the 14th, and maybe some snow on the backside, huh? Yeah. Boy, never a dull moment here. Looks like a good snow down into western Tennessee and western Kentucky, if that's right. We'll go to the next day on the 15th. This is March 15th, and again, maybe a few flurries, but that storm pretty much is long gone at that point. But that looks pretty chilly for that day, which is Saturday the 15th. End of the cycle, the 21st. Good-looking surface, a trough off to the west over Texas. Hey, it's a split flow. But that southern branch system there looks like it could bring some storms, but hey, that's 16 days out, and as you know, all of that will change. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so this afternoon. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Weather.